Never has love been on such a display, and never has love been so powerful. Never has the declaration been so definitive. We need a new understanding about love, a new understanding about love and what love always meant. Look to the cross and we see our model, our snapshot of the greatest expression of love. It speaks to us and it shares with us these two things, and I'm out of your way. For a love supreme, you have to be willing to share your uniqueness. He was the perfect sacrifice. Unique. Now his uniqueness, you read the biblical story, was always moving to this particular moment. John said he was in the beginning, and that he was with God, and that he was God. I'm going to put that in the unique pile. But the Hebrew writer unpacks the power and focuses his uniqueness. He says he was perfect. The high priest who only needed to offer sacrifice once. He was a high priest who met our every need. Holy and blameless, pure, set apart from all sinners. He shared with his uniqueness with us and paid the balance that we owed. Our model for love reveals that we must dare to be courageous enough to share our very uniqueness. Jesus did not perceive his perfection as something to be hoarded or taken back to heaven, but it was meant to be shared, meant to be employed for the good of others. Love, a love supreme, demands that we share and share the best of ourselves for the good of others. Okay. I know part of the problem you have. Folk don't deserve our best. I'm doing this thing, man. Folk don't deserve our uniqueness. Can't be trusted to share our uniqueness with them. No, we've seen too many cases. Some of us have seen siblings abuse the uniqueness of our parents. Oh, I'm talking this thing. We've seen spouses abuse the uniqueness of a spouse. We've seen parents abuse the uniqueness of their children. No. I'm not going to be able to do it. I can't share my uniqueness because they don't deserve it. I ain't trying to judge, but I know what kind of liar they are. I ain't trying to judge. But I know the thief that they are. I'm not trying to judge. But I know the addictions they have. They don't deserve my uniqueness. And I understand you. I'm right there with you. Oh, but the problem, Josh, is when I look back to the model and I look at the cross. How can I make others have to earn my love? But when I look at the model, and the record says, in case you missed it, actually looking at the image, while we were yet sinners, we didn't finish lying yet, but he paid the cost. We hadn't even finished cheating yet, but he paid the cost. We hadn't finished stealing yet, but he paid the cost. We hadn't finished tipping around yet, but he paid the cost. If he waited until we deserved it,